Hello and welcome. My name is Alan, and today let's talk a bit about diseases that we thought we had eradicated because of the refusal to take vaccines. There is a reemergence of diseases we thought we had cleared. Because, at one point, people believed in science, would get vaccinated. Polio. Polio. Once the scourge of, you know, many a person in childhood ailments. Severe cases of it would put people in wheelchairs, make it very, very difficult to walk. I believe it was Jonas Salk who came up with the polio vaccine. We started using the vaccine, and polio disappeared after a while. It takes time for the vaccine to kick in and the herd immunity to become something, and all of a sudden it's not a threat anymore. But back in June, London, England, in the sewage, they discovered eight, I think they said it was 8 cases. Anyway, in the London sewage, they discovered polio. First time in nearly 40 years. Polio. It's re-emerging. Even in the U.S., we had the first case discovered in the U.S. in nearly a decade. You know, as I've been saying, this was a disease we thought we had eradicated. You know, one of the things you take when you're very young is the MMR vaccine, mumps, measles, rubella. Well, guess what? We're starting to see outbreaks of mumps. In 2021, last year, at the end of it, we started seeing outbreaks. Seriously. These diseases were all but eradicated. This refusal to get vaccines, it's hurting everybody. You know, there's a lot of people now who don't want their children to have vaccines. And look, I understand hesitancy in certain things, but there is science to back this up. I got both shots of the corona vaccine. I was fine. I know some people had some bad reactions to some of the shots, but for me, it was perfectly fine. Thus, I have some immunity to it. I'm not up to date on the what you call them shots, but I've got the base vaccine. When I was a kid, I had my MMR vaccine. This this refusal, this denying of science, it's hurting everybody. It isn't just you and your children you're affecting. You're affecting everybody when you don't get them vaccinated. And I understand perfectly fine that that is their choice. As a country with freedom, that's how it works, but they are horribly, horribly misguided. We need people to be vaccinated so that herd immunity can be formed. I'm just because there are people who have weakened immune systems. Their immune systems cannot fight the way one's immune system normally does. That's why we need herd immunity. It helps protect those who aren't able to normally protect themselves as well. It, just like a herd of buffalo protect the young, the elderly, the sick. It's usually the very fit male females who protect against predators. And that's why we need herd immunity. But we're going to lose that. Sometimes I wonder about humanity sometimes. I really do. I really need that picture of the professor from Futurama where he goes, I don't want to live on this planet anymore. But yeah, that will be it for this episode. As always, educate thyself. Think, read, study, learn. Someone tries to tell you something you have trouble believing, ask them to cite their sources. I will be listing sources in the description below this video. See you all in the next one. Until then, later.